The following show is a paid program.
Hey family, we are back. We are back with my girl Chandra Currelly, young singer, actress, and star of Tyler Perry's Bra and For Better or Worse. You remember her, Chandra Currelly. Hey lady, how you doing? Hey lady. Hey. So let me tell you, shout out to her husband, Larry Young. So how did she get started? She used to sing with the SOS band. She's been with Tyler Perry's Bra and For Better or For Worse. Let's listen to her music that's coming out, My Favorite Things.
Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and sweet sweet noodles, wild geese that fly with a more on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Well, I tell you this, we're coming back with Chandra in a few, but if you remember some of the things that she did, she was with Tyler Perry for a long time. She still is. Bra is one of her new projects that she's working on with him, and For Better or For Worse was one of the ones right before them. She always says that Samuel L. Jackson and his wife were pivotal in her career. We're going to talk to her about that. We're going to talk to her about the upcoming event that she's going to have on December the 20th. The tickets are $10. We want you to give a call in to her to say hello, 346-874-7267, 346-874-7267. I've had so many calls this week about giving a call in, doing a shout out to her. Today our topic is navigating the entertainment business. Again, her upcoming event is going to be live streamed on December the 20th. The tickets are going to be $10. This call, when you get on or pull it up, you can get as many as you want, but it's live streamed. So what we'll do, let's take a break and we'll be right back with Chandra.
We'll be right back to the Cam Hill Show after these messages.
During the season's best sales event, Ron Carter Cadillac delivers 0% APR for 72 months plus $2,500 bonus cash on all 2020 XT4, XT5, and XT6. Or drive 2020 XT4 Luxury Collection only $299 a month. 2020 XT5 Premium Luxury Collection just $369 a month. And first ever 2020 XT6 Premium Luxury Collection just $399 a month. All for 39-month lease with just $1 down.
RonCarterCadillac.com.
I'm attorney Willie Powles. Allow me to express myself with you. If you've been hurt or injured in a car or truck accident, give me a call and we'll get it fixed today.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Have you been injured in an 18-wheeler accident, truck accident, car accident? Was someone texting and ran into the back of you, not paying attention? It doesn't matter what it is. Give me a call, attorney Willie Powles. We'll fix it today. The number is 281-881 2457. Again, that number is 281-881-2457. We'll fix it today. Call attorney Willie Powell.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Actually, two of me. I can't hear you. Hey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we were just talking about you.
Just a couple of things. Okay.
That's okay. No problem. No problem. Hey, we were just saying that you're a singer, actress, star of Tyler Perry's Bruh, and for better or for worse, you were then. You have this new project out, My Favorite Things.
Yes, and I'm so excited about it.
Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that music, My Favorite Things, the Christmas song.
Oh yeah. I mean, after I finished recording, filming the second season of Bruh,
Yeah.
it was just some time that I had, and I said, Lord, what is this time for? And then God said, you haven't recorded in a while, and that's what you wanted to do. So this is the time. You can do it. You can afford to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, then what I'm going to record. And then they said, you remember you wanted to do a Christmas album. People would always ask me, do you have a Christmas album out? Yeah. So I said, I don't know what I want to do first or whatever. And then I realized that I had been preparing my favorite things. I had been working on a different rhythm of it. And say, do that. But this time, do a live session. Mm-hmm. So everything on the track is with live musicians. We were in the studios together. I mean, of course, we did the guidelines. The guys had their masks and they were separated, and I was in my vocal booth. And so we were able to see each other and feel and, create off of each other's energy. Mm-hmm. So that's what you feel when you hear it, mm-hmm. And I've never done a full live session before. This was my first time. So I get to do something like my first time doing it. I mean, that, for me, because of my body of work, I was like, I hadn't done that.
Absolutely.
And it was just so refreshing.
Going back, just looking at it very quickly, how did you get into music business as well as TV? How did you get into both?
Well, I was one of those young people who were like, the classroom clown, and I used to play around a lot. And obviously, I like to get a lot of attention. So, I mean, it kind of started from there. And my teachers saw it, and they were more like, why don't we, be more constructive with it? Mm-hmm. And my first drama teacher was LaTanya Richardson, who at that time was engaged to Sam L. Jackson. Mm-hmm. And I really thought I wanted to be, and I still am because I am now. At that particular time, I really wanted to be this, Viola Davis kind of dramatic actress, So the singing part was not the first thing. But I had to sing at a program one day, and I was just doing it. But Samuel Jackson said, if you take some voice lessons, I'm telling you, you'll work more doing musical theater because, people seem to follow musical theater more so than the drama. And so I did. I took him up on it. As a matter of fact, he paid for my workshop class. I took voice lessons. And before I knew it, I was doing musicals. And then I joined a band. And my first audition for a band, I got the job. Mm-hmm. And so the music kind of just took off. I still was doing, theater here and there, but the music really took off. And before I knew it, I was recording. I got a chance to work with Roy Ayers. Then of course, I got with the SOS band. And after the SOS band, we lost our record deal. Mm-hmm. And the band, the band was trying to find something, to do afterwards. And then I did a musical called Sophisticated Ladies. And Tyler Perry came to the show. He had come to see another actress, but I met him there. When I talked to him, he was just so different. A young man that, the way he talked about doing what he wanted to do as a playwright was to encourage people and inspire people, mm-hmm. In what he was writing. there was just something about it. Nobody else was talking like that. Everybody wanted to be a star, and they wanted to be rich, and nobody was talking about enriching other people's lives,
Right.
And yeah, and I was just at that place in my life. I think I was looking for a little more,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how we kind of collaborated.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew he was going to become the billionaire, the mogul, the person that is at this time making history.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a discernment. It was just being fortunate enough to be able to feel the spirit of this person, and
Mm-hmm.
saying, I kind of want to go that way.
Absolutely.
So I was there when he didn't have anybody in the audience, though, believe me.
Well, I remember this is not Chandra's first time. This is really a part two for us. She's been on here before and we've talked before. But in talking to you about Tyler before, at that time he was homeless.
Yes, and I never knew it.
Right.
He was one. Yeah, I never knew he was homeless. If I'd have paid attention, because that's
Mm-hmm.
sometimes things are right there and we just
Right.
don't see them.
Mm-hmm.
And times I would see him with all ththese clothes and different things in his car,
Right.
and I never thought about. I thought they were just like wardrobe from the plane,
Right.
you know, because I mean he wasn't the famous people, so he had to, struggle and do what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know they were his clothes. And I remember going to lunch with him, and I would ask him. He would come to see me in plays, and then we
Right.
would go to lunch in between the shows. And he never said, I said, you're gonna eat something. He was, I'm good, I'm fine. He never said, buy my lunch or,
Right.
just that was interesting. It's
Yeah.
because sometimes when people, when you're doing bad,
Yes.
they don't want to be around you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah. So I guess that was his way of not coming off needy.
Right. And he speaks on
Yeah.
that too. Man, I mean, just pivotal just in that whole thing. But coming back to your music, my favorite things, you brought this to my attention, you inboxed, we were talking, and I want you guys to hear it. Let's hear that again. Let's hear her music.
Awesome.
Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and sweet Suze with noodles, wild geese that fly with the more on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Love it, love it, love it. Now that's live.
Yes.
That's live.
Y- Yes, and those are West African drummers
Wow.
that's playing in the background. So it has that feel. That
Right.
feel is just you can't help but move. I mean the energy in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just really feel proud about it. I really do. And I think the people are gonna feel it. I think they're gonna get it. And
Mm-hmm.
also, like I said, the way you feel the spirit out of those drummers is
Yes.
just with the combination of just a great song.
We were also
Yeah.
mentioning that on December the 20th, you are going to have your live stream. Let's talk about it.
Yes. Well, this will be my first performance, live performance, 20 in 2020, because
Mm.
early on, all of my gigs were canceled
Mm-hmm.
when the pandemic started. Um, I couldn't really work. That's why I was really fortunate and blessed that I could have the show, bruh. But as far as my live performances, they were gone. They were
Yeah.
canceled. And so I just hadn't figured out how I was going to get back to my people because you have to stay relevant. I mean, you have to stay in the eye of the people.
Right.
And so nothing really, came up or anybody approached me to where I felt comfortable doing it until now. And
Mm-hmm.
so I work with TK Productions, and that's when you saw me. That's who put me out on that tour.
Right.
Uh, and 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 I know they've taken all the precautions. I've saw some of the shows and the video and the audio and the was just perfect. And so we said we was gonna, when I came out with this single, I said I gotta, let the people see me. I've got
Right.
to promote the song. And it was just the perfect time to do it. Everything just, it has been falling into place.
It has.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
has. It really
Yes.
has. People are so excited about it. I had so many calls when I posted the picture, when I was posting everything. People were just calling, ringing off the hook, inboxing me, DMing me. Cam, what can we do? How can we get it? Where can we go? I mean, my God. They are following you the whole way. They love it. They love it. They love it. They love your music.
That's awesome.
They love you as an actress.
That's
they just,
awesome.
I mean, just over a period. They sing you in the plays. I mean, just everything.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, it is all over the place. And that was one of the things, I mean, people would love to have that problem, because what happens is people know me from the Tyler Perry plays. Okay, that's one
Yes.
set of people.
Yes.
Then it's people that know me from my music, from all the way from Roy Ayers to
Yes.
the SOS band to even my solo music. And then there are people that know me from the television, know me from, Bruh and Better or Worse. So I'm trying to get everybody together to say, that's the same person. That's the same lady.
I think they're finding that out. They love it. They love it. They
I
do.
hope so. I've been
They
working
are.
on trying to do that.
They're finding that out. They love you. But December the 20th, a live stream is going to be so beautiful. Just being able to connect, be there. And in their own, even though we have a pandemic, people will be able to see you live, in their own space. You know what I'm saying? And be able to see that part. Yeah.
And this won't be pre-recorded, because, I mean, I have done that where I broadcast a pre-recorded concert. But this would be live. This would be all the inks and acts, but that's part of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's part of the live experience.
Right.
Yeah. And so, and then I, of course, didn't get a chance to travel out. So that way, my following from all over can see me.
Yes.
It won't be just, because I could have gone to like a nightclub or something like that. But that's only those people in that area. This way, the territory is broader,
right,
and bigger.
It is.
So I feel, I looked at it, I was like, wow, God, you're blessing me with that too.
Yes.
That I get a chance to be exposed to a larger number.
A larger number.
As long as they get the tickets. You know what I mean?
Shout out to your husband, Larry Young, your soulmate, your support system.
Oh yeah, I mean, I always say that's so important.
Yeah.
Your relationships. I did. My last album was entitled Relationships, because we're a whole bunch of relationships.
Yes.
That's who we are.
Yeah.
By the people that we're touched and connected with, and so it is important that you have a healthy relationship.
Yes.
It's just important. And even if you do get in a relationship and you find out later that it's not, you learn from it.
Yeah.
So it's never for nothing.
Right.
It's to learn to be better, even through the bad. So I feel really blessed that I was able to find a soulmate, a person that I could, that my lifestyle is compatible with,
Right.
because this is a difficult industry. And if you're not grounded, it just will tear you apart. And so you got to have people that's going to help you have strength enough to support you when you have those moments when it's down.
Absolutely. The other part of that, as well as in this time, 40 million people are unemployed. My God. I looked at those numbers.
Yes.
Yeah. I looked at the fact that we were talking about that. We have a new administration now that's going to go in January. The last time, that was before the election. So now there's an election that has already been established. We've transferred, and we have history. We have history. Vice President.
Yes.
Yeah, Vice President.
Yes,
History.
Kamala Harris.
Yes.
I mean, I'm so excited about that. But, God always give us some light and know that he's not gone anywhere, because I know people were feeling hopeless.
Yeah.
And if something major doesn't happen, they just can't feel hopeless. I mean, hopeful.
Right.
And so I think that's what it did for our country. They just gave us hope.
It did.
And that's one reason why, even though the concert that I'm doing on the 20th is not free. The tickets are very reasonable. And because I
Yes.
understand what people are going through.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And even the people that's going to work, and you want to be able to take care of them because of their families.
Absolutely.
So,
And for the
yeah.
happiness during that time. You know what I'm saying? That's 5 days before Christmas. So let's do this.
Yeah.
We'll hold that thought and we'll be right back with Chandra Currelly.
We'll be right back to the Cam Hill Show after these messages.
During the season's best sales event, Ron Carter Cadillac delivers 0% APR for 72 months plus $2,500 bonus cash on all 2020 XT4, XT5, and XT6. Or drive 2020 XT4 Luxury Collection only $299 a month. 2020 XT5 Premium Luxury Collection just $369 a month. And first ever 2020 XT6 Premium Luxury Collection just $399 a month. All for 39-month lease with just $1 down.
RonCarterCadillac.com.
I'm attorney Willie Powles. Allow me to express myself with you. If you've been hurt or injured in a car or truck accident, give me a call and we'll get it fixed today.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Have you been injured in an 18-wheeler accident, truck accident, car accident? Was someone texting and ran into the back of you, not paying attention? It doesn't matter what it is. Give me a call, attorney Willie Powles. We'll fix it today. The number is 281-881-2457. Again, that number is 281-881-2457. We'll fix it today. Call attorney Willie Powles.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Hey family, how you doing? I just wanted to let you guys know you can call in right now and talk to Chandra Currelly. The phone number is 346-874-7267, 346-874-7267. Give her a call and say hello and how much you love her. Hey, Miss Chandra, we're just picking up right where we left off. People are calling. They just want to call in and say hello. They love you.
Awesome.
They feel good. They are excited about it. They love your music. They just heard it a little bit. And many people will call, yeah. So we've been posting it a lot, just trying to get it out there. I know you have too, and I appreciate that
Thank
so
you.
much. But let's do this. Do we have any calls yet? Okay, so let's do this. Let's see, for better or for worse, let's see you in your own element. Uh-oh, there's a caller.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Miss Chandra, let's see. We have a caller. All righty.
Hello.
Okay, hello, caller.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's see for better or for worse. Let's see you in your own element. Uh-oh, there's a caller. Okay. Okay.
Hey, how you doing, caller?
Okay, Miss Chandra, let's see. We have a caller.
Yes, this is Miss Thelma Scott.
Hi, Thelma.
Okay, you got to reduce your you've got to reduce your the sound in your car or wherever.
My sound. Oh, I have to mute it. Yeah.
Yeah, got to mute it.
Okay. Okay, it's muted now.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, Miss Thelma, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I just want Miss Shannon to know I love her music and I love it. She looks beautiful.
Did you hear her, Chandra? She said you look beautiful. Yeah, she said thank you.
Yes, I heard her. She sounds great. Thank you, Thelma. You sound great. Where do you live?
No. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Did you?
Yes.
Okay, so Chandra was just saying, where do you live? And she said, thank you so much.
Okay, I live in Houston, Texas, and I'm one of Cam's best friends.
She said you're one of her best friends. She just started laughing about that. She loves it. She loves it.
Thank you so much, and I'm just going to finish listening and enjoying this show. It's so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless
Thank you so much.
Stay safe.
Thank you, Miss Thelma. All righty.
I love that.
Isn't that sweet?
That is. I love that.
Okay.
And she loves you, and I love the fact that she said, "Okay."
She does. Any more callers right now? Okay, so let's go, and we want to see the first one for better or for worse. Let's see Miss Chandra in action as Miss V.
Come on, find me. Anybody who tells you the truth, you want to get rid of. Go on, say the word. You know I'm the best you ever had at this job. And I love y'all like I love my own children. Stop talking that nonsense.
Miss V, you believe him?
Yes. And I think you...
All righty, that's Miss V in action. That was for better or for worse. I tell you, I love that. Now, your new concept, bra, let's tell about that. What is it about?
It's about the lives of, it's about the lives of 4 millennials, men, very successful, their lives and loves and just the thing of just being Black men at this particular time. And of course, the women in their lives are very important. My son name is John, and we own a sandwich shop. And so John got in a little trouble in college, and he was not able to necessarily be like his other bros, which one's a doctor, one's a lawyer, and the other one is an architect. So, but he's an entrepreneur, so that's a great thing. But I helped him to get this sandwich shop. But he's always coming up with these schemes to become, rich and, and I'm there. He lives with me, even though we have a debate about that. That is actually his place. But so that's a running gig. Like, no, you live with me. No, you live with me. But the thing about Alice is, she's a mature woman who has no, she's not apologetic for who she is, and she speaks her mind. And what I do like about, one of the things that I like about Alice is that, in Hollywood, when you get a certain age, they no longer consider you as a sexual being. That after you get over 30, you have no desires. You're not looking at nothing. You're not that's not what's happening with Alice. Alice is in her fullness as a woman. And I love that. And I actually get a lot of comments from women, grown women, who say, I'm loving that because they just think, I don't look at men anymore. Or, I want a boyfriend, or that I'm a sexual being anymore. So I love that about Tyler allowing this character to be that type of woman, even though she has a grown son. I mean, to the point that, how your kids get, you want to be cute or whatever, and they're going to, come on now, cut it out. It's like, no, you cut it out, So a lot of times she kind of, he's embarrassed, but she's embarrassed at the fact that he's embarrassed. So I always tell them that about Alice, to just lay back and enjoy, because everybody knows an Alice.
I'm glad you brought up that fact. You really push for women empowerment. You love that about women. Every time I see you, as far as other events, you do push for women and women empowerment, and just their being who they are right now, and that they're enough. I think more women need to hear that. They don't, but you embody that. Why so?
I love you saying that they're enough, because more so than men. I mean, we're criticized more. It just seems like we do everything, but we never get the credit for how much we do.
Right.
It's like, and then we don't mind, but sometimes you want the credit, because sometimes when you don't get the credit, that means that it's taken for granted.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't help you, it being
Right.
taken for granted. Because there are times when we need. And so when you're taking for granted, sometimes people don't see your need.
Right.
But it's just important.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the way we're built.
Mm-hmm.
We're just built that way. We're built to be the people, the founders of, Black Lives Matter. We're
Right.
built to have actually ran this election. And
Mm-hmm.
if you want to get really pinpointed, Black women
Mm-hmm.
have always been the leaders in their community.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and not all the time, people fault Black men for not being in the homes, but if they pay attention to their history, it was actually because of a necessity,
Right.
because we were put in a certain position.
Mm-hmm.
We could not benefit if we were a family.
Mm.
Um, they were not promoting us being together.
Mm-hmm.
They would give if we were broken.
Right. Right.
And so a lot of times, the men just had to leave because, we could not get our benefits.
Right.
And so it was that kind of thing. So it wasn't all the time, just Black men not being there.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times we were left to do the raising,
Mm-hmm.
doing the all the work.
Mm-hmm.
But men they were back. They were there in the
Mm-hmm.
shadow
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
and they were doing what they had to do in
Mm-hmm.
order to take care of their family.
Wow.
So if it meant me not being there for you to be able to provide for our kids and
Mm-hmm.
get food and get whatever you needed, because we just didn't have the facility like we have now,
Right.
you know. And so, but it came from that,
Mm-hmm.
it came from having to be that rock
Right.
that we saw,
Mm-hmm.
that we saw. Um,
Mm.
so yeah, I mean, we just do it naturally, and I don't see us whining about it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really don't. Sometimes I go like, wow, you know,
Yeah.
I do what I do, and I don't even think about how much is being done.
I love the way you speak
Because
on
even
about women. Not to cut you off, but queendom. A lot of
mhm,
queens and just helping each
yes,
other. Yeah, queens. Just
yes, and
helping each
supporting
other.
each other.
Yes.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm,
Let's talk about that
yeah.
support. That women need to support each other, especially African American women need to support each other.
Yeah, I mean, and for me, it's kind of always been that way.
Yeah.
As a singer, as a young girl, it was so it's about three women.
Mm-hmm.
When they saw I wanted to be a singer, and they were performers. Some of them went to Juilliard School of Music. I had people that went to Kent State, whatever. They were at the top of their professions.
Mm-hmm.
But when they saw me, they pulled me to the side, and give me so much, so many jewels, so much
Right.
advice, and they wouldn't allow me to just fall to the side and just fall for the games and fall for the things that I didn't know about.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in the midst of it. I was where it could have happened. So
Right.
I didn't even have to be who I am today. I was raised by a single mother,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, I had to be a certain way in order to be successful
Yeah.
because my mother couldn't be there all the time. She had to work.
Yeah.
And so God just placed these women in my life. And I remember one time I was working with a band, and we were the air conditioned where the stage was. It was in front of the air conditioned vents, and it was known to put singers out. You
Mm-hmm.
know, um, and I was a strong singer, but I was having difficulty because of that air, and I didn't realize. And they came to see me, and they told me when I got off the stage, they said, "You're not going back on that stage, and what you're going to do is you're going to sit here, and I'm going to get you some tea, and we're going to tell the band that they're going to handle everything."
Mm-hmm.
And it was three singers that did that, and I just never forget it. And they took care of me, and we were going on the road, and they told the band that, and she's not singing at the next one. because we had a couple of singers in the band, so I didn't have to do that.
Right.
But that taught me how to take care of my tool. But they took care of me, and that's what I want to do. I want to be a vessel,
right,
for young women who are, it's especially in this industry,
right,
that don't know they're, in harm's way, and to be able just to put something in their ear, just a small something,
yes,
because that's all it took.
yeah,
That's all it took for me to understand who I was and how important my gift was, and that I had to take care of it,
right,
and not let people abuse it.
Absolutely. You also speak to young people, young women especially, about the business of music and the business of television. You speak to them about representation. I've heard it, I've seen it, how you've just taken them, you've taken them and spoken to them about you need representation. Let somebody read over the contracts. Don't just sign. Make sure this is, going to benefit you.
Yes, don't be intimidated. Because they'll make you think, oh, really, we got to do this because we're ready to do it now.
Right.
Well, you're going to have to wait.
Right.
You're going to have to wait till I feel comfortable and I understand what I'm signing up for.
Right.
Don't do it. Don't be afraid to say, I don't understand that. I don't know that. Actually, they'll respect you more if they know you know.
Right.
Than when you just, because you look like a fool, assuming, that they think and they really know you don't know.
And
then you'll say something that,
many times they feel like you don't, because today our topic is navigating the entertainment business, trying to navigate. Many people right now, like I said, 40 million people unemployed. Many of them have dreams, and some of those dreams are in entertainment. So now God, has put them on pause. They've laid them off, or they've been furloughed, and now they want to do those dreams, even in arts or whatever it is, creative work, writing or whatever it is, but just having the understanding. Many of us don't share it, and I love about you, you share your gifts.
Yeah, the thing about, even during this time, you're in preparation.
Yeah.
You're always in preparation, but such a time as this.
Yes.
And so, just like when I decided to do this single, it was you have time now to do this. This is what you've been saying you wanted to do. So there's no excuse, because now you can focus. You can zero in on what you dreamed about.
Okay.
So this is what this time is about. It's in preparation, because this too shall be, it's going to be over.
Absolutely.
This too shall pass.
Let's see Alice in action real quick, and then we're going to jump back. We're going to take a break, and we'll jump back, and then we'll talk to you. So we're going to do this video. We're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back. So let's do the video. This is Alice.
Sing a song.
Ma. No,
don't somebody know Jesus loves me. Jesus.
Ma, first of all, your runs.
Love me. For the Bible.
Ma.
Me so, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
How you singing church songs with alcohol in your hand?
Didn't Jesus turn water into wine?
That's champagne, Ma.
Same thing. All he had to do was add some bubbles.
Okay.
We'll be right back to the Cam Hill Show after these messages.
During the season's best sales event, Ron Carter Cadillac delivers 0% APR for 72 months plus $2,500 bonus cash on all 2020 XT4, XT5, and XT6. Or drive 2020 XT4 Luxury Collection only $299 a month. 2020 XT5 Premium Luxury Collection just $369 a month. And first ever 2020 XT6 Premium Luxury Collection just $399 a month. All for 39-month lease with just $1 down.
RonCarterCadillac.com.
I'm attorney Willie Powles. Allow me to express myself with you. If you've been hurt or injured in a car or truck accident, give me a call and we'll get it fixed today.
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Have you been injured in an 18-wheeler accident, truck accident, car accident? Was someone texting and ran into the back of you, not paying attention? It doesn't matter what it is. Give me a call, attorney Willie Powles. We'll fix it today. The number is 281-881-2457. Again, that number is 281-881-2457. We'll fix it today. Call attorney Willie Powles.
And now back to the Cam Hill Show.
Hey, family, how you doing? We have a caller online.
Good afternoon.
Hey, turn that down. You might have to turn something down in there. Just a little bit. You got it down? Okay. Sounds good. Who do we have on the phone with us?
This is Diana Patterson.
My executive producer is on the line, Ms. Chandra Currelly. She is wanting to call and talk to you, lady.
Hello, Chandra.
Oh, awesome. Hello. See, a woman in power.
There you go. She's a woman in power. She's the one that runs all of this. She makes everything look good for me.
See, I told you.
So I can't hear Chandra, but I just want her to know that I absolutely adore her. And I want the public to know that this incredibly beautiful, talented woman is even more beautiful on the inside than she is on the outside. Her personality is so electric and so amazing. And I'm just so honored to know her. And we tell her we're going to get to be girlfriends so I can call her friend and have her on my speed dial. I absolutely love her, and tell her that I know she can. Hopefully, she can hear me.
She can.
And I want her to know that her new selection, the new Christmas single that she just released, is so amazing. I play it literally every day. I just played it in my truck.
Oh, thank you.
She loves it. She loves it. She said,
"Thank
you.
Oh,
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It made my
Ms.
day.
Diana Patterson, for all that you do,
Thank you.
lady. She is the one that has all of this together. I'm telling you, Chandra, she's the one. That's
awesome.
Diana Patterson.
That's awesome.
Yes,
that
yes,
awesome.
yes. I'm telling you. So we're going to jump right in. Your upcoming event, people are asking how to get the tickets.
You get the tickets at perfectnotelive.com.
Perfectnotelive.com. And I'm going to put that down there
That's
in
it.
the streaming part at perfectnotelive.com. They're asking about the merchandise that you were advertising, your T-shirts.
Yes, my T-shirt. I wish I'd have had one on.
I know. I try to get
about that. But yes, you can go to my website and get it. And as a matter of fact, when you get a T-shirt, you get a free download of my favorite things. Now, I do have the physical copy of that, which I will personalize an autograph for you. And but it's a little longer than the download. It's the full I call it the extended version.
Right.
But it's a little bit more. It's on the CD.
Okay.
So what most people hear is the radio edit.
Right.
But it goes into a whole nother thing. But yeah, so you go to my website, ChandraCurrelly.com.
Okay. And they can purchase
it's Chandra Currelly, everything.
Everything. So they can purchase everything they want to there, right? For Christmas. These are Christmas.
Yes,
these are
that's
some
right.
stocking stuffers.
Thank you.
These are some great things. Some
Yes.
stocking stuffers. Let's stuff stockings or
Hey.
something. These are things that you can send out. But for the pandemic, because people aren't traveling as much anymore, these are things they can send. Send as gifts.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, that was another thing, that God just worked it out. I mean,
Right.
at the timing of everything was just great. And I hadn't even thought about doing that. And it's great
Right.
that you said that it's
Uh-huh.
such a time as this where
Right.
people can get things and they're buying things and giving people gifts.
Right.
I would love for people to give my favorite things as a gift.
Yes,
It
yes,
is just
yes.
great. It's
So,
just
family,
awesome.
let's think
Yeah.
of that. Let's think of the fact that once you purchase, you can put, as far as sending it, you can send it directly to that person. You can send it to that person.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Then you don't have to, I mean,
You're so
instead of you
smart.
trying to rush to the UPS or post office and stuff, trying to get them there, and then you can already have it sent there. That would be perfect. Look, I'm
That's so
thinking of that.
smart of you.
Look,
You're so
look, I'm
smart.
thinking of that. I got to do that myself. That saved me some time instead of
Do it.
fighting this post
Do it.
office. Where
I
else can they?
know.
What else do you have? What else do people are asking? What other things do you have that they can purchase and buy? Where is Bruh and what days is it on? When can they see it?
Oh, now Bruh is streaming right now.
Perfect.
So you could BET Plus.
There you go.
Be a subscriber, and they have a lot of things on. Tyler has a whole collection going on, so you can even see me in the plays.
Yes.
So yeah, because the thing about during this time of season, family is together,
Yes.
and they love to watch those plays together.
Mm-hmm.
People remember lines. They send me little snippets
Right.
of things it's like their favorite part of the play.
Right.
But Bruh is streaming, so you can see it anytime. They have all 24 episodes on, so
Right.
you can just binge if you want.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. The other thing, too, we want to still reiterate, perfectnotelive.com. That's where you get your tickets. Please get them. This will be December the 20th.
Please get them.
Yes, December
Yes.
the 20th. And it's going to be a live stream of you.
Yeah, I can't wait.
can't
But I'm a
either.
live performer,
You
so I
are.
don't even worry about it.
You are a live performer. You really are. Every time I've
been
seen
doing it a
you,
long
it's
time.
just looking back, someone was asking this one thing. What have you learned throughout this process? What things have you learned of music as well as TV? And you can break it up if you want to. What have you learned? Because they're trying to go through, this young lady that asked the question, she's trying to get into the, entertainment business, and she just wants to know, what through the process have you learned?
I've learned to stay sharp.
Yeah.
I learned to, when I'm not working, to work.
Mm-hmm.
To just, because a lot of times we don't have time to, find the bad things,
Yes.
the bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good time to get rid of those bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've had time to, because even when I recorded this single, it was something about me not being out and just working.
Right.
To the point that sometimes when you do things, you do it so much, you kind of take it for granted and you're not listening as much because you're doing it out of second nature and it's just what you do. But I haven't, because I haven't been in, as far as doing my music, when I went in the studio, I was hearing my voice and I was loving it, and I can hear it when I hear the recording. I was doing things that I had taken for granted.
Right.
And there was some things that I had been working on and I heard it. And I was like, wow, I was trying to do that. I thought about doing that, but I didn't have the time to, because I was working.
Right.
So, and when you're not, I was working, I was already in it. So sometimes you can't go back and learn something when you're already doing it, and when people are trying to, and what I learned during this time was that I got a chance to watch other people, people that I admired their work. So I could kind of say, God, I need to try that. It's like, yeah, that's how you did that. Wow. So I have time to do that. So sometimes we need to watch the greats.
Right.
I've had time to watch and pay attention to the greats. And I think it is, when I come out, I'm going to be a better actress and I'm going to be a better singer.
Yeah. And I love the fact you always say work, continue to work. You know, some people during
Yes.
the pandemic, you know, of course, depression has set in. You know, other things have
Mm.
set in, you know, because of what it has done for a lot of people, you know, because of the loss and things like that. If it's loss of work, family, and other things, you know, through this pandemic. And just giving words of advice or wisdom to those people, you know?
Yes, and of course, when you said that, that's very good because the depression sits in
Yes.
when you no longer have hope.
Mm.
And the thing about staying, believing the dream
Yes.
and working for the dream,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the thing that keeps you from getting into depression
Mm-hmm.
because you're looking forward to something.
Right. Right.
So the work convinces you that you're working for something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
when you're not doing anything, it does seem hopeless
Mm-hmm.
because you wouldn't work for something if you didn't have hope that it was
Right.
going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I
So
love
that's a
the,
good way.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you keep going. You keep on going. Like you said, you still had bro. You all were still working. You were working through this
Yeah.
process.
Mm-hmm. That was just like again, Jehovah Jireh. God will provide,
Right.
and that's the way I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And even I didn't look at it like, oh wow, I got a show. I mean, I can look at it as place for that, but I said, God, you are providing
Yeah.
in this time where everything is blocked out. To cancel my jobs. She's like, so you provided, and so I don't even take this moment for granted. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
ended up going into the studio. I was like, okay, what's next?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's like 'cause I
Yes.
know I'm not supposed to be sitting still. God doesn't sit still. So it's like I know I do have moments
Mm-hmm.
where I needed to be with just me and God. I
Mm-hmm.
know, so I can hear, so I can block out the noise and hear what's really going on around me and inside of me.
Yes.
And and people, please, meditate. Take a time and get quiet. Just get a time to get quiet, because that in itself strengthens and fuel you to deal with the things that we're having to deal with.
Absolutely. What would you like to leave with the viewers, lady?
Get those tickets.
I know that's right.
December 20th. They're calling it Chandra Currelly's favorite things.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I was singing it, and like I said, everything was organic.
Mm-hmm.
It just happened on the spot. But of course, we know what we do well enough to trust ourselves to be free like that. That's
Mm-hmm.
why, knowing your craft is so important, because the technical things, once you have the technical things, you can create out of that. You can say, I can just let myself go. I'm not going to do anything that's technically wrong.
Right.
So that means everything that you do is what you're supposed to do.
Right.
And that's what happened. But as I got to the end of the song, I began to say, you're my favorite thing.
Mm.
You're my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
It became personal.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on to those favorite things.
Yes.
Those people that you love, the things that you love to do. Cherish those things. Do not take those things for granted. This is a time when those are the things that will keep you. That they're to protect you. They're there to give you comfort. Your favorite things. Love them like you've never loved them before. We see nothing is promised in the sense of us being here the next day, the next hour, the next second. Cherish those things and those people, those things that you love to do, eat what you want to eat. There's only a whole bunch of it that's going to get you in trouble. But do not deny yourself of your favorite things.
Love you so much, lady. God bless you. God keep you. And my God, December the 20th, What a great Christmas gift. I'm giving them for Christmas. I'm getting me some tickets for Christmas. I'm going to get them, just give them away.
Okay.
I am. I'm giving my tickets for Christmas. Those are Christmas gifts for me. I love you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
And can I say this, Cam?
Yes.
I know you got to go, but I appreciate you so much. When I first met you, when I met you at my performance in Houston, you were a man of your word. And you said then, you said, if there's anything I can do for you, you said, call me. And you have not let me down. I thank you. I thank God for you. I thank God for your crew. Thank you so much, crew, your producers, the young lady, just thank you so much. You guys stay safe. And Cam, I'm here for you.
Yeah, I love you so much. I'm going to see you soon after this pandemic. If it's not, I'll get there anyway. God bless you. God keep you. Love you. Tell Larry, what's up, buddy? Shout out to him. Love you so much. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey, on tomorrow, we will have Gerald Albright. See you then, 12:30, 1:30 Central Standard Time. See you. Bye.